Hi YouTube, es ist soweit. Genshin Impact Patch 2.7 Livestream wird jetzt gleich starten. Wir schauen das Ganze gerade live auf Twitch gemeinsam an für den Reaction-Stream. Und für diejenigen, die es gerade hier auf YouTube schauen, ein herzliches Willkommen an die YouTube-Leute. Ich werde das nämlich ganz nämlich noch hochladen später. Und ja, mal gucken, was losgeht. Es ist jetzt gerade 14 Uhr geworden. Ich refresh mal die Seite, mal gucken, ob sie schon live sind. Sie sind noch nicht live. Ihr könnt auch gerne mal bei YouTube vorbeischauen. Vielleicht sind sie ja da live. In Genshin Impact. Ja, die sind jetzt live. Watch Party. Ne, das ist ein anderer. Wo ist denn der? Mihoyo. Ne, Hoyoverse. Ne, wird schon. Jetzt live! Okay, let's go. Nochmal kurz refreshen die Seite. Und die Aufzug muss ich ausmachen. Da sind sie! Und natürlich auf.
Wait, that's it?
Aufdrehen. So.
Well, Yelan's a woman of mystery,
Ein
so
bisschen leiser.
let's keep it simple before we get to officially introduce her.
Oh, right, yeah, gotcha. And, judging from the
So.
lovely image we have here, there'll be lots of other characters also making appearances this time around, so I'm sure it's gonna be quite the party.
Yeah, for sure. And travelers will definitely be seeing some familiar faces appearing alongside our new characters as we all
Sieht das
delve
etwa-
into the chasm.
The chasm.
Der Hintergrund.
Yeah, I'm already super excited, and
Yelan,
I'm sure
Ito,
everyone else is too.
Yanfei,
So
Cookie.
let's kick things off with our brand new trailer for version 2.7.
Wer ist der dritte Forster?
Roll tape!
Kasua? War da gerade Kasua? Oh mein Gott. Kriegt Ito und Kasua wieder ein Rerun?
My father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then,
gehst du Nachrichten?
she was
Yes.
extremely tough. And she kept
Hallo,
her
Kodo.
cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Everything is chaotic here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Does that mean even Shao can't sense our presence here? Something seems to have been activated inside the Fantastic Compass.
Neues
I
Areal.
fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of
Das
yourselves.
ist doch Schau gewesen,
I'll forget
stimmt.
the rest.
Oh yeah. Yelan. Die werden wir uns so was von gönnen. Ich hab die schon, wo ich das erste Mal gesehen habe,
Gotcha!
darüber gestaunt, wie gut die aussieht.
Here comes the catch!
Das ist ein bisschen laut, gell?
Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Und Cookie. Ah, vielleicht bauen wir Cookie auch. Aber Yelan erstmal, ich hab alles für sie gefarmt.
Stand with me.
Für ihre Waffe, für sie und für ihre Talente. Triple Crown. Aber Cookie sieht auch badass aus. Oh mein Gott.
It's still alive. Why would you become like this?
Was geht denn jetzt ab?
That sounds like Shao. Could he be in trouble?
Kann es sein, dass Shao... Ich glaube, Shao kriegt einen Rerun, oder?
way! Was that who I think it was?
Something's not right.
Wie lange geht das?
Something's wrong with this domain.
Halbe Stunde, denke ich.
Leave now. Get out of there.
Dramatische Story.
To this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
Awesome. Ja, ich glaube, es ist Shao. Shao Rerun. Wir haben einen Ito Rerun bestimmt. Dann Yelan als neuen Charakter. Dann haben wir hier Yanfei und Cookie. Der erste Code, let's go. Ich tippe den schnell falsch ab. SFUD6CM. So, ich hoffe, das ist richtig. Ich werde den auch direkt für euch in den Bot reinballern. So, Cloudbot, Commands, Codes, umbenennen, zack, zack, erster Code. So, hab's für euch eingespeichert. Ist richtig, nice, sehr schön, dankeschön. Codes, zack. Da habt ihr ihn. Nach dem Stream werde ich auch direkt ein TikTok-Video dafür hochladen.
Ooh, how dramatic was that?
Yeah.
For
Schön.
real.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. Xiao's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Wer ist der dritte Feister?
And it
Foster.
looks like we also get to see some more of Lumine or Ether, depending on which twin you chose. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, we have so much stuff to introduce to everyone today.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's waiting to see all these new characters and what their new event wishes will be, so let's get started with that.
Yeah.
Ja, zeig her. Was sind die Event-Wishes? Wie sehen sie aus?
In the early part of version 2.7, our new
Xiao
playable character,
is coming back.
Yelan, will be appearing in her own event wish.
Doppelbanner mit Xiao
At
und
the same
Yelan.
time, our old buddy Xiao will also be returning for a rerun in his event wish. In the later part of version 2.7, Arataki Ito
That's me.
will be
Dass
making
Ito
a
jetzt schon
return
einen Rerun
alongside
bekommt.
his deputy leader, Kuki Shinobu, in his own event wish.
Ah, Kuki Shinobu. She's a dreamboat. She can do anything.
Cookie sieht auch
Also, in
verdammt nice
terms
aus.
of weapons, travelers can expect to see an all-new weapon banner featuring the new 5-star bow, Aqua Simulacra.
Für
And that covers the
Yelan.
new event wishes for version 2.7. Next, we have a quick trailer to give us a preview of the first of our new characters, Yelan.
Roll tape!
Yeah. Let's see. Das ist voll cool auch mit dem Würfel. Lass mal sehen, was sie kann. Der aufgeladene Schuss. Okay, ganz normal. Oh mein Gott, ihr Kampfstil. Awesome. Die Musikauswahl dafür auch hammergeil. Wieder ein bisschen zu laut, gell?
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help, and I just so happen to be interested in some information you have. In other words, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Oha. Damn.
Cool. I like that dice move.
I really like how she turns invisible.
Ihre Stimme ist auch mega nice.
Yeah,
Auf Englisch.
I
Ich
love
hoffe,
how
sie ist auf
swift
Japanisch
her
genauso gut.
movements are. Like, ooh.
And that dash? Yeah,
Oh,
super cool.
Totally.
That's dope. And what a silky smooth voice.
Scheiß auf Xiao, ja Mann.
So many of you may already recognize Yelan from when she appeared in the chasm. Her archery
Yep.
skills are pretty impressive. So, Laura, would you mind lifting the veil on this mysterious character?
Of course. Yelan is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely not the first
What?
mysterious tea house owner we've met.
That's right. Would you look at that? Seems like running a tea house can be a pretty confrontational job in Teyvat.
Yeah, I
Sie ist
guess
also
so.
die Inhaberin. Aha.
Actually, though, being a tea house owner is not the only identity Yelan has. In fact, you could say that Yelan is a person with many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then, poof, disappear before anyone's noticed. Her activities have taken her across the other nations of Teyvat, and even to the Abyss.
Ja,
All
mein
right,
Kopf ist
nice.
zu viel Stuff,
So
Mann.
she also travels around to that, like the Traveler.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but maybe a little more dangerous looking than our traveler?
Hey, the Traveler can be dangerous.
Well,
Sure that.
Yelan prefers the thrill of exploring dangerous places and living on the edge a little.
Interesting. If you ask me, Yelan is starting to sound more like a special agent type of character.
Well, sounds like you are following the clues, Zach. Yelan is
Voll das
actually a
Bond-Girl, ja.
special intelligence officer that reports to
Aber ich
Ningguang,
mag's.
and she serves as a reliable line of defense in protecting Liyue. Even those on the inside like Ganyu don't know the full extent of Yelan's duties.
So in other words, Yelan works under Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To Yelan, her relationship with Ningguang isn't about rank, it's more about a collaboration. Ningguang arranges dangerous work, and Yelan brings her the resulting intel.
This sounds so secretive. I'm kind of curious
Okay.
about how these two started working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Ich glaube, wir
well,
werden darüber
we'll
noch eine
just have
gute
to wait and
Story-Quest
see.
bekommen.
Speaking of her
Hoffe ich
work,
zumindest.
Yelan keeps tabs on any extraordinary individuals she comes across and puts them on a list. It wouldn't surprise me if we even found the Traveler on her list. and that she's been keeping a close eye on them.
Ich habe schon Genshin gespielt, davor Kodo.
Wait, are you serious?
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Yelan is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
Ich bin so hyped
So,
jetzt schon.
if you'd like to see how
Deep.
Yelan operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then be sure to check out her story quest,
Ja, Mann, auf jeden
Orcus
Fall.
chapter, dropping in version 2.7.
Oh, das werden wir gemeinsam
Sweet.
durchspielen. Die Story
Okay,
Quest von
so
ihr. Ich
now
hab da
that we've
Bock,
heard
ich
a
hab
little bit
richtig Bock.
about Yelan's background, how about we talk about her combat capabilities?
Let's do it! Yelan wields a bow and manipulates a Hydro Vision, and in combat, she's a Hydro DPS character that combines rapid attacks with agile mobility. She's an expert at weaving in and out of dangerous situations by swiftly moving across the battlefield and rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She's so
Oh
agile.
Gott, ich weiß
you
nicht,
know,
ob ich
she
sie
may
als
move
Main
as
DPS oder
gracefully as a
Sub-DPS
flower
spielen
petal in the
werde.
wind, but do not cross her. She is a beast with that bow.
After a
das
short
ist so
time out
cool.
of combat, Yelan will enter a breakthrough state, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And once charged,
Ah.
she can fire a breakthrough barb that will deal AoE hydro damage. Yelan's speed becomes quickly apparent in her elemental skill, Lingering Lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button allows her to move rapidly using
wie
her
geil.
lifeline, marking opponents along her path. When her
Oh, wie
rapid
geil
move
ist das denn?
ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to marked targets. Yelan also has a fixed chance to reset her breakthrough state, based on the number of opponents marked.
Ooh, cool. So we'd better try to mark a whole crowd of enemies to
Yes.
maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm. Her elemental burst, Depth Clarion Dice, deals AoE hydro damage and creates wondrous dice which aid her in battle. The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack, and each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. With Yelan's passive talent, Adapt with Ease, the active character's damage increases over time while the dice are active.
I'm telling you, do not mess with her. She sounds gnarly. Sounds like she could also fill a solid support role, too.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Ja.
Yeah.
Ah, ich
Yelan
werde sie
also
beides
has
bauen.
another passive talent called Turn Control, which causes Yelan's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party. And finally, because of Yelan's understanding of the Liyue region, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on a Liyue expedition for 20 hours.
Ah, that makes sense.
Of course, even after sharing all this information, Yelan still has a lot of secrets. Travelers will have to spend more time with Yelan on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also
Will
be
ich auch,
making an appearance
unbedingt.
in the new Arkan Quest Interlude chapter coming in version 2.7. We'll have more details on that shortly, so don't miss it.
Nice. And now, I think it's about time we introduce our second new character, Kuki Shinobu.
Yes,
Oh, she's
will
the
ich auch
pride and
unbedingt mal
joy of the
kennenlernen. Hab doch
Artaki
gar nichts
gang.
über sie erfahren.
Second to Ito, of course. So let's see her in action.
Was kann sie eigentlich? Was, sie sieht sehr cool aus. Sie ist, meinst du Cookie oder Yelan? Yelan ist Sub-DPS, Main DPS. Kann aber als Sub-DPS auch gespielt werden. Ich hab sie gerade ohne Maske gesehen. Das sah super cute aus, oh mein Gott. Der Kampfstyle für einen 4-Sterne-Charakter ist individuell. Oh mein Gott, die Augen. Aha. Und das für ein
Just let me know
Vier-Sterne-Charakter?
if you ever
Damn.
find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Oh, that's a spicy
Awesome.
trailer.
Cool. Yeah. I love the way
Ich glaub, ich
she
muss sie
looks,
bauen.
like her color scheme, and of course the green hair, and the mask. Like, she looks super capable.
Me too. Yeah, no, I love her design. I love that, like, lightning flowing around her and the swords, the way they go up in the air and go down.
Well, you guys can see why she'd be an obvious addition to the Arataki gang. She's just that good. All right, leave the introduction to me, will you? Only after getting to know Shinobu can you
Seine
really
Mates, ich
begin
glaub
to
auch.
fathom how important she is to the entire Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu knows how to do almost anything and is constantly rescuing the boss, aka Ito, and fellow gang members from dangerous situations. With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind of commission.
Oh, I think I see who's really running things in the gang.
Sie könnte eigentlich schon 5 Sterne sein, ne, mit der
Why
Aufmachung.
would someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki gang?
Well, what are you trying to say, Zach?
Oh, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but, let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the start of Shinobu's story back to her family. Turns out that her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows how long.
So you're saying she went from a strict family of shrine maidens to joining the Arataki gang?
Yeah, is that so surprising?
That's a pretty big 180.
Well, it just goes to show how much she's changed. When she was younger, Shinobu was sent as an understudy to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but after a certain incident, she started to doubt whether she was really suited for the strict life of a shrine maiden. So Shinobu decided to leave the path of her family behind and search for a path of her own. Out of curiosity and personal interest, she took the initiative to learn a variety of crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she obtained many certificates. So many, in fact, that she can't even fit all her qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she met Yenfei.
So they know each other. Yenfei has
schau
some
es
pretty
auch
random
da, Leute.
acquaintances.
Yeah, but Shinobu's had the chance to meet many people along the course of her studies, but because she wanted a free work environment, she's rejected countless work opportunities. She even passed on an opportunity from Kujo Tengu to work in the Tenryou Commission.
Wait, they know each other too?
Mm-hmm. And guess who she chose to be with? You can guess.
It's okay.
Ningguang?
It's the Arataki gang!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
some reason.
Guys, I'm so excited.
is great.
Okay,
Hätte
moving
das
on.
kommen sehen.
Moving on. All right, if you're interested in
Ja, ich
learning
hab
more
auch schon
about
zum
Kuki
Glück.
Shinobu and the Arataki gang,
Alles voll Yelan.
then be sure to check out Shinobu's very own Hangout event in version 2.7.
Wollt ihr auch, dass wir das
Not
zusammen spielen, das
only will you
Hangout-Event
get to
von
see a
ihr
day in the
im
life of the
Livestream? Ja,
Arataki
oder?
gang. How exciting is that? But you'll also get to learn a lot more about Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the event to learn more. Okay, we've covered her backstory. Now let's see the Arataki gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Das Update kommt wahrscheinlich am
Kuki
31.
Shinobu is a support character who wields a sword and uses her electrovision to both heal teammates and deal continuous damage from off the battlefield.
Sie ist
She
ein
can do it all.
Heiler.
Her unique skills allow her to sacrifice her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Aw,
It's valiant.
that's so sweet of her.
Ich glaube, das
It's
kann
selfless.
verdammt geil sein.
It's generous. When she
Erster
uses her
Elektroheiler.
elemental skill Sanctifying Ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents.
Das kann echt geil
After
sein, ja.
unlocking the passive talent Heart's Repose, her elemental skills healing and damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery. With another passive talent, Breaking Free,
Oops, sorry.
when Shinobu's HP is low, her healing bonus is increased.
So
Was?
travelers will need to monitor her HP when using her skill. You don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, lower is also better.
Boah, das kann
Definitely, yes.
schwierig werden.
Shinobu's
ja.
elemental burst, Gyoe Narukami Kariyama
Ja,
Right,
mach ich,
creates
Skorpion.
a special field in front of her that deals continuous electro damage to opponents within it. And
Oh,
it
das wär
goes
mies, so
without
viel.
saying that Shinobu is amazing at carrying out expeditions. With the passive talent Protracted Prayers, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on an Inazuma expedition for 20 hours. So
Oh,
she
not
knows
bad.
how to bring home the bacon.
Tasty.
It is. It's very tasty. Let me
Not
tell you, man,
bad.
Ito sure is lucky to have such a capable
Ja,
deputy
das hat genau
leader.
mein Rifle-Typ.
But the feeling is mutual. And
Ah,
Shinobu
ja auch, aber
feels
Hutau
the
ist immer noch
members of the
Platz
gang
1.
are also super important to her. They are her true family members, regardless of her rebellious nature. Although
Aber Yelan, das
Shinobu
kommt
has to
stark
bail them
nah
out of
dran,
trouble
Mann.
over and over again, The gang is the only place she feels truly free and at peace.
I think it's
gucken, was
great
sie
that
hat.
they found each other.
Ich glaube nicht, dass es wie bei Kokumi machen werden. Ich hoffe es zumindest.
Well, I hope everyone is feeling pretty excited for these new characters. Oh boy, we covered a lot there.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
Ich bin excited auf jeden Fall.
I think it's about time we roll out our next redemption code.
Nächster Code. Ich gebe es ein für euch wieder in den Chat.
Roll out the redemption code.
Yeah, mehr Urgestein. Gib. So, was haben wir denn da Schönes? Ein DT, NU, KTW, CC, 6D, 9. So, habe ich euch schon mal reingeschrieben, könnt ihr rauskopieren und direkt eingeben. Ich werde hier für euch auch das nochmal in den Bot eingeben, damit dann jeder den auch bekommen kann. So, ist beim Bot mit drin. Könnt ihr kurz bestätigen, ob der Code richtig abgetippt worden ist. Ausrufezeichen Codes. Erster Code haben wir, zweiten Code haben wir, dritter Code ist noch am Kommen. 100 Urgestein pro Code. Geht, sehr nice. Dankeschön. Boah, echt mal. Cookie könnte im Vergleich zu anderen 4-Stars absoluten 5-Stars sein. Und die erste Heilerin, die Elektro ist. Und da können wir wilde Teams zusammenbauen.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
We're back.
Yes. Next, we will be diving into some of the new events players can expect to see coming their way.
Dankeschön für 9 Monate.
Our first event not only includes our new Arkan Quest interlude chapter, but will also contain a new challenge game mode.
Der wahrscheinlich gut für Yelan ist. Ein 4-Sterne-Bogen.
Perilous Trail. The Arkan Quest will be featuring a very unique cast of characters as Yenfei, Yelan, Ito, and Shinobu team up with the Traveler when they become stranded deep in the chasm. And it's not long before we also discover that Xiao is also conducting an investigation of his own in the chasm.
Investigation, you say?
Because
there's a lot of history and secrets buried within the chasm, including the story of how the people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Yelan has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then. It turns out that this piece of history is also related to her origins.
The mystery. Yeah, the group will also find themselves facing a crisis in the chasm and will have to survive together in what will definitely be a thrilling experience.
So from what's been revealed in the previous version, we know that there is a deep connection between the Yakshas and what happened in the chasm. It even seems that our vigilant Yaksha Xiao has some obsession with the area. It'll be interesting to see why he's in the chasm and what he's looking for down there. Travelers will have to follow Xiao's steps to learn more about the history that has been sealed there.
As travelers play through the Arkan quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available.
Combat quest
Travelers will need to constantly defeat enemies within a challenge domain. Completing 3 challenges will be counted as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this event is that after each round, you have to rearrange your party according to the domain's rules.
For example, in the Direcliff Court domain, only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on, while everyone else will enter recuperation mode and will be unable to fight. In another domain, Kaleidoscope Cage, 2 characters will be selected at random and will be unable to continue the fight.
Interesting. So it looks like travelers will need to be prepared to face a variety of scenarios.
Yeah, but I'm sure travelers will come up with some teams and strategies to handle the challenges. Still, it sounds like they're gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so many.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Wir kriegen ein paar gestellt
I gotta level up a lot of my characters. So it's important we mention that each of the domains will also have multiple trial characters prepared for travelers to use. And additionally, travelers may select and equip 3 stratagems per combat round that will provide buffs in battle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Travelers may consume stratagem shards they've collected in battle to redraw stratagems, or select a previously equipped stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to redeploy downed characters. With the help of all of these supporting mechanics, travelers can confidently try the challenges with different combinations of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
Ooh,
Was kann das?
sounds cool.
So you guys have
wenn's
got
dann
to check out
ausfinden
this
noch.
event.
Oh, I
Ja,
definitely
auf jeden Fall.
will. All right, our
Schönes
next event is
Find ich
called
gut.
A Muddy Bazaar Adventure. This one also takes place down in the chasm.
Darn mysterious chasm.
Wir müssen auf jeden Fall in Chasm unbedingt unsere
For reasons unknown,
Schillerpin,
some
wie man es
dark,
nennt,
mud-like substance has come
aufleveln.
pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm. And once again, the Sumeru scholar Hosseini has appeared to help us resolve the crisis. In this event, we will have to deal with constantly oozing dark mud, as well as monsters that have been strengthened by its effects.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. With the help of Persina Spike, we'll need to clear the mud, weaken and defeat monsters, and let the spike purify the surrounding area while energizing itself. Attacks from monsters will disable the spike, so travelers must be sure to protect it. Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out nearby oozing concretions, granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charging process.
Oh, heck yeah.
nice.
As the event progresses through different phases,
Cooles Event.
uses for the spike will also change. For example, the spike could release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and dispel the buffs that those opponents possess. Also, the challenge objectives will change throughout the event. In some challenges, travelers may have to defeat the enemies in a limited amount of time, while in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing out dark mud along the way. In the last phase of the event, travelers will have to
Sowas hasse
clear
ich.
dark mud and defeat monsters to reach a high score.
Das ist eine
In this
Mission, wo du was
challenge,
transportieren
powerful
musst.
opponents will appear and travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
Travelers will need to be careful of the dark mud as it drains HP and affects our ability to move.
Das zeigt dir später,
So
was
be
Yelan
sure
alles
to stay
braucht.
safe
Auf jeden Fall,
and
wenn du
make
mich
quick
erinnerst.
work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive.
Ja.
I'm up. So, you guys remember how I
noch
said
ein
that
Event.
Shinobu studied law in Liyue before? Well,
Wir haben ein neues
to
Instrument.
celebrate her graduation, we're holding a special event. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival. Which, in case you didn't catch that, is going to be another rhythm game event.
Yes,
Geil. Ich liebe es.
Rhythm
Wir können ja
game.
bald die
Rhythm
ganze...
game. Yep,
ganze
and
Band
we're going to be
aufstellen.
shaking things up a little from the previous music games.
Das
This
Event zum
time,
Rickrollen?
travelers
Yeah.
will be receiving a drum, so the game will be changing to a playstyle that is a little more suitable for a percussive feel.
It'll probably be best if we just show the travelers how it works, so let's take a look at how to play.
Ja. Da gibt es wieder
Alright, here we
verschiedene Schwierigkeitslevel. Oh, ich liebe diese Music-Events.
Yes, pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play.
ASD
Let's
und
go, drum in
FKL.
hand.
All right, it's like one of the semicircle style ones.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay.
Oh
so
my
you gotta
God.
Use two hands.
All right.
I mean, some people do them one-handed, but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yeah, it's tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes.
What?
Yep, we
Oh
got
my
the we got the
god.
taps and we got the holds.
You got tippy taps
so
and
that's
the
good.
holds.
Ich glaube,
And
das
then we
werden wir
have the
nicht first
double
try
notes,
schaffen.
too. You have to hold them down at the same time.
Oh,
Nice.
geil, aber ich glaube, das wird
Multitasking.
Spaß machen. Ich glaube, das wird richtig Spaß machen, Leute.
I'm really loving this.
Oha. Hilfe, was geht ab? Bro. So was easy für
This
dich?
music
Nice. Ja,
is
gut.
bopping.
Ich guck mal, wie ich mich schlagen
Alright.
werde.
That's what all the kids say.
Boppin'.
Jetzt baden.
Oh, tough,
I think they
complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one. No.
Wir haben vorhin schon ein paar
No.
gemisst, aber ist
Combo.
Look at
okay.
that combo.
Double notes. Lots of double notes.
I'm like bopping
Oh,
my
das
head
wird
to
Spaß
the
machen.
music. I'm into
Ja, Mann.
this.
Ich habe solche Games geliebt. Perfect.
Time to shine.
Ja, ist echt so.
Oh, how fun is that?
Nero, der guckt die ganze Zeit gleich. Der war hochkonzentriert.
Considering that travelers might be playing the rhythm game on a variety of different devices,
ja,
the designers have so kindly
Mann.
implemented a lag calibration function. This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented pf, and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position they entered.
Das
By
hat auf
making
jeden
these
Fall bei den
little
anderen gefehlt,
adjustments,
stimmt.
travelers
Sehr
can improve
geil.
the gameplay experience for each of their individual devices and playing habits.
Also, we'll be able to adjust the note falling speed as well as the volume of the button sound when pressed. Additionally, more detail was given to how the system determines whether each note is counted as successfully hit or missed. In this music game, travelers will have access to all 3 difficulties from the very beginning. So, travelers who are more confident in their drumming skills, such as myself, can clear the higher difficulties and still be able to collect the corresponding rewards for completing the lower difficulties as well. And just wait, I haven't even gotten to the coolest feature yet.
Oh?
As tunes are unlocked, a note editor mode will also be unlocked.
Oh, cool.
What?
All right, that is pretty cool.
Oh, das ist geil. Dann kann ich eure Sachen versuchen zu spielen.
To create their own beat maps of the game's musical scores, which can then be shared with other people.
Nice.
Oh ja, das machen wir.
In order to share your
Das
tunes
machen
with
wir.
others,
Ich hätte
you will
Bock.
first be required to play the song and reach a specific rank to generate the share code.
And finally, travelers will also find some special gifts and messages left by some familiar friends at the festival. So don't forget to check those out.
Oh, I will.
Einfach awesome,
Oh, I know
ja.
you will.
All right, and last but not least, we have another interesting event. The aim of the event? Create a robot.
What?
Bet nobody saw that one coming. That's right, travelers will receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine. There are a total of 3 processes you must complete. Number 1, source material collection. Number 2, elemental charge. And number 3, core activation. Completing these processes will produce a robotic furnishing that can be placed in the Serenity pot.
The robots can
die
have
hoffentlich
a
bald wieder geht.
variety of possible model types and animations, which will be determined by what you do during the 3 processes we just mentioned. There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh, nice. During the event, travelers will be able to claim a total of 4 robots from test model vouchers. If, say, you were unable to produce the model you wanted, you can use the trade function to send requests and obtain the product model that
Ich
you
will alle haben.
So, who's excited to make some robots?
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in this event. And that's it for the new events in version 2.7.
Das waren alle
Next,
Events.
we have
Aber waren
some
gute dabei.
important system
Waren sehr
updates
gut
and
dabei.
optimizations coming to the game. First, to help travelers on their adventures, the system designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains.
What?
These will include some suggestions on how to quickly defeat the monsters in the domain, which might help travelers find the optimum team or strategy to efficiently clear it. Next, the
tips
system
and tricks.
designers will
Okay.
be providing some detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their characters. When players open the Character Talents menu, they can use the newly added Talent Reference button to see talent priority recommendations based on the
sonst haben wir
actual
das immer
data
googeln
of
müssen,
other
stimmt.
active players. And by pressing the Attribute Reference button in the Character Artifacts menu, players can see the main attribute usage statistics for each artifact slot. The system designers wish to give everyone more intuitive data to reference while choosing how to strengthen each of your characters.
Das ist echt eine geile
That'll make it
Veränderung.
easier.
The talent reference button looks super convenient. Like, it seems like it would be really helpful if you're kind of on the fence and you don't know what you want to pick. You can see what everybody else has, like, done in the past.
Oh, totally. Anyways, we also have another update regarding the game's music. During version 2.7, we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith's Watch, which includes all the music composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the new Chasm area.
Ooh, sounds
Da bin ich
cool.
mal
My
gespannt, wie
favorite
sich
part
das
of any
anhören
game is
wird.
the
Die
soundtrack.
Musik
so
war
I'm
immer
looking
sehr
forward to
geil
hearing
von
that.
Genshin.
Okay, next we have a new collaboration to announce to everyone. Genshin Impact will
Mit
be
wem?
teaming up with the Funko brand to release a series of
Oh,
Genshin
God.
Impact Funko Pops.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Take
The
my
first
money.
wave will feature figurines of Paimon.
Oh, gibt's die aber auch hier in
the
Europa?
one I voice. And
ich hoffe
Lumine.
es.
These will be released as Funko Pop Asia bobblehead figures. Travelers who are interested can head to the official Funko website to be notified when the figures are released. Although you have to wait for the figures,
so cool.
You won't have to wait for the next redemption code.
Oh ja, let's go. Nächster Code. Auf geht's, ab geht's. Also, wir haben HSN war really, HSNU, KTXTC, PWV. So, ich hoffe, der Code stimmt. Probiert den mal aus, sagt mir kurz Bescheid, ob es in Ordnung ist. Einfach kurz kopieren. Ich werde in der Zwischenzeit den Ausrufezeichen Code Command aktualisieren. So. Ist aktualisiert. Ja, funktioniert. Sehr nice. Codes. Das sind die 3 Codes, die gedroppt worden sind im Stream. Ich werde darüber gleich auch im Anschluss hier, nachdem wir den Stream geschaut haben, einen TikTok darüber drehen, damit auch alle die Codes bekommen, die sie brauchen. Awesome. So, wie läuft eigentlich die Story? Ja, ein paar Leute haben die Story geguckt. So, weiter geht's im Stream. Sind gleich noch ein Stückchen drin.
Wow, are we seriously at the end already? For real? That flew by.
Yeah, but we actually covered a lot of content today.
Definitely.
Ja, stimmt auch wieder.
We did cover a lot, didn't we? And as
ich bin hyped,
usual,
Mann.
I gotta ask you
Dauert
guys, how
11
did you
Tage.
like being on the special program?
Super fun.
It was great. I love my little chibi.
Oh Gott, ich muss ein bisschen Geld zusammenkratzen hier.
And I'm super excited to have gotten to give Yelan a formal introduction, so that's nice.
And I'm really excited for people to meet Kuki.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's
Das werden
so many
beide so
things
cool sein, die
coming.
beiden Charaktere.
Like the rhythm game.
The rhythm game.
Rhythm game.
Yes. And
God.
building a robot. I'm excited for the storyline as well.
Easy Tag, danke schön für den Follow.
More of what is happening down there in the chasm.
PayPal-Ratenzahlung regelt, genau.
But yeah, I guess that is it for today's special program.
Das
Thanks
war's
for
dann wohl,
watching,
okay.
everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Sehr cool. Gut. Dann gehen wir zurück ins Game. Wir machen ein bisschen Aufzugmusik an. Und ich würde sagen, das war ein geiler Stream. Ich habe so Bock auf Yelan. Ich habe Bock, Cookie jetzt aufzubauen, nachdem ich jetzt weiß, dass sie ein Elektro-Damage-Dealer-Hybrid ist. Ich glaube, das wird hammer nice. Worauf freut ihr euch eigentlich am meisten? Schreibt es auch gerne in die Kommentare auf YouTube, falls ihr es gerade auf YouTube seht. Aber ich glaube, die Events, wo wir auch kämpfen müssen, oder das Music-Event wird hammergeil. Ich freue mich auch schon in Abyss zu klatschen mit Yelan und sie zu bauen. Ich hoffe, dass ich innerhalb der 11 Tage ein richtig geiles Set für sie zusammenfarmen kann, weil ich will sie tatsächlich als Main-DPS spielen und aber auch als Sub-DPS. Das heißt, ich brauche 2 verschiedene Artefakt-Sets. Je nachdem müssen wir mal gucken, was besser funktioniert. Mit Hutau wird das, glaube ich, auch ziemlich geil, aber das sah stark danach aus, als ob sie als Main-DPS auch sehr gut funktionieren kann. Dankeschön für den Follow. Absolut Hammer. Dann würde ich sagen, dass der YouTube die Folge hier für das Special-Programm auch direkt endet. Und ich mache mich dann auf ans TikTok, um die Codes für euch hochzuladen. Also dann, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Leute auf YouTube, gerne ein Abo da lassen, Glocke aktivieren, wenn ihr das Ganze live sehen wollt. Dann schaut bei Twitch bei keinpart2 damit. Und damit bis morgen oder bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.